Here's the Easter morning aftermath. Cal's out here playing. It's actually pretty chilly today. He's out here playing with his new bubble gun that he just got from the Easter Bunny. And we just hunted out all the eggs. So we've watched church this morning, then the boys just did their little Easter egg hunt and we gave them their baskets, and I dressed up in a little dress. It's actually really cold out though. We just took our family photo. I tried to cut Cal's hair this morning. I was like putting gel in it. His hair was so long and I was like, you know what? I'll just take a couple snips out of it, and it doesn't look very good, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. No one will see. It's not that bad. But they're in their cute little Easter clothes, but I think Crew's gonna lay down. David's about to go pick up our groceries. I ordered on Thursday and the first availability was Easter Sunday. But it's almost noon, so we'll get them just in time for lunch, and we're gonna like grill and make a big Easter lunch for the 4 of us. So I'm gonna take you guys along with our day and celebrate Easter with us. Okay, so I'm getting out my Magnolia cookbook and I'm gonna make these lemon and lavender ice box cookies, and I also want to make some deviled eggs. I ordered 2 cartons, but we'll see if I get them or not, because you know, a lot of times they're out of things.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the...
Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna sit and wait for David. I couldn't finish making the cookie dough because I need eggs. And I got a text from Walmart grocery at 1 o'clock, which was the time of our pickup, which I already sent David out at like 12:15, because usually it's ready like a little bit earlier than your time slot. So I sent him out at like 12:15. I got a text from them at 1 saying that it was going to be delayed. So he's just been sitting, it's 1:30 now, so he's just been sitting in the parking lot for probably an hour. I haven't heard anything else on our groceries yet from them, so I understand that it's a holiday and that they're super busy, so it is what it is. I'm starving too, but yeah, I didn't really want to order my groceries today, but like I said, this was the only day available, and that was back on Thursday, and I didn't want to risk waiting any longer and not having anything for today, because literally we would have normally just gotten takeout, but since it's Easter, I wanted to cook something, so we'll see. Fingers crossed that we get some food today. Okay, just got my confirmation, so now we have our groceries. I am getting eggs. I ordered 2 dozen, like 2 12-packs of eggs, and they substituted for 1 18 count, but that'll be fine. And then a few other substitutions. Oh shoot, they're out of stock, and oh no. This is why I need to actually go to the store. I can't. They're out of chicken, ground beef. Ay. Oh well. We'll make it work.
Vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you? Wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, so I just rolled the dough into these long pieces and it's supposed to refrigerate for 4 hours. So it's gonna be a while on the cookies. And then I also started the Instant Pot with some eggs for that hard-boiled egg recipe I'm gonna do.
Whoa, let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright, all night. We're all about the good vibes, all about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me.
Okay, so it is not Easter anymore. It's the next day. It is Monday now. I don't even know when I'll put this vlog up, but basically, well, not basically. So what happened yesterday is I was making deviled eggs and I got a panic attack. And hi, baby. Never have I don't think I've ever really had one before. I've never had anything like that I experienced yesterday in my entire life. It was the worst experience I've ever gone through, the scariest experience I've ever gone through. I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital. It was so intense. It lasted, the whole thing of it lasted for hours, but the intense panic lasted for at least 1 hour, and it was awful. I mean, it was so scary. It wasn't like in my head, because David was, you know, he's trying to like calm me down. He's like, oh, everything's fine. It wasn't that. It was not in my head. It was a physical attack on my body. It was my breathing. It always starts with my breathing, and like I've said, I've had anxiety has been heightened lately, and I have difficulty breathing, and I think that's kind of what stirred up the panic attack, and it could have also been like some oxygen deprivation, maybe, I don't know. But I had chills. I had goosebumps all over my body. I was shaking so badly. I felt like I could feel the blood pulsating through my body. I thought I was gonna die. It was the most intense thing I've ever gone through. So it is the next day, and it's been almost 24 hours now since that episode, and I don't know. I just want to get through this. And I know that's how we all feel, and you know, it affects everybody differently. And I did not think it would affect me like this, especially starting out so positive. And I still feel positive, but I think I had such high hopes for Easter Sunday to just like for everything to be back to the way it was. Ouch! You just bit me. And then it wasn't, and I think that's what was freaking me out. I think I spend too much time on social media. I know I spend too much time on social media. So I also deleted Instagram and Facebook yesterday. I mean, I know I'll get them back. I'm just taking a break from it all. Trying to watch other things, even YouTube. It's like everyone's obviously in the same situation, so we're all talking about this. And even just talking about what's going on and seeing people isolated gives me anxiety. So I'm trying to watch things like, I turned on like Botched and The Real Housewives today, which I haven't watched like regular trash TV by myself in so long, because I always just watch YouTube or I'm on Instagram stories. Like I don't ever check out, I feel like, of social media. So I'm gonna try to check out a little bit more and just be with my babies more, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go for a walk, and get some fresh air. And I had my Nespresso yesterday. I had a double shot, like one of those like little mini ones. It's like a double shot of espresso. I did that with my coffee. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like thinking it was a typical day, I guess. And I just like did that because we had some of those. And I was like, oh, that sounds nice. Like a nice big bold cup of coffee. And I think that that had a lot to do with the panic attack. So I just ordered some Nespresso pods that are decaf. They actually had like quite a few variations. So I ordered a few different ones. And I don't want to be like this forever. I want to be able to have caffeine again and be on social media and like do normal things. But I think it's just becoming too much. And I don't know, but we're going to try to go for a walk. It's actually really cold today. It's like in the 40s. So I don't think I think I'm just gonna put in a book in my ears and listen to Audible. I started a new book by Mel Robbins. I really like her. This is my second book that I've read by her. Bless you. She has a TV show too, so I think I'm gonna start watching that. But she's a therapist and she records her therapy sessions with her clients in her book. So, what, honey? So that's what I was listening to yesterday when I was finally coming out of my panic attack. That's what I listened to, and it just like, I don't know, it really helped me. So I think I'm gonna listen to that today while we go for our walk and just try to relax. It's just so hard because the things that I would normally do to relax, like go to Target or like go do something by myself, like I can't even see my parents, and I don't want to talk about it anymore because it gets me worked up, but there's just so much. I know we're all going through it and we just have to figure it out. And you're so adorable. You are so adorable.
No.
Yes. I ended up baking these cookies finally. I just did one roll of them today. We didn't even eat or anything. Like David was cooking burgers. It was so traumatic. You want one more? You ate 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't eat all.
Yeah, it was so traumatic. Like, I mean, everything came to a halt, and I just like basically locked myself in the bedroom and panicked for 3 hours or so. I don't even know how long it was. It was so crazy. By the time I finally I felt it was like an out-of-body experience. By the time I finally came out and like felt normal-ish, I still don't feel 100% normal today, but by the time I finally came out, David was like, okay, you know, I made dinner and cruise in bed. I'm like, cruise in bed? Like, I was like, what time is it? So it was like so long. I had no idea how long I was out of it. Honestly, I wish I could have just like passed out and fallen asleep, but I was awake the entire time. Ugh. If any of you guys have ever had one before, let me know your tips and tricks, because I really, really hope I never get one again. But now, I think I've said too before, like, oh my gosh, I had a panic attack. No. I feel bad if I've ever said that or like talked about it, because I never knew what one actually was like, and now that I know, it is the worst. I mean, it's worse than having the flu. It's the worst sickness you'll ever have, because you literally think you're going to die and you can't do anything about it. Oh, it was awful. It was terrible. All right, enough about that. Anyways, these cookies were so good. I think I'm gonna bake the other 2 rolls tonight because we almost finished this whole tray of them. They're so good. They're just like so light and airy and delicious. Got back from our walk and it was so cold. I decided not to go 3 miles like I normally did. I just went like under 1 mile, basically just like around our cul-de-sac, because I was like freezing. I had the boys like bundled up in their blankets, but we just got back and I've been sitting on the couch watching Real Housewives, and I was checking YouTube and I saw that Mel Robbins, the author that I was just talking about, she has a YouTube channel, and so she has a ton of really good videos on here that I want to watch. So I just subscribed to her channel. So if you guys are in the same boat as me and you're struggling with everything right now, maybe give that a try. Like I said, let me see what the book is that I'm actually listening to right now on Audible, because it's really good. It's called Work It Out. The other book that I read by her is called Take Control of Your Life. I highly recommend that one. It was really good. It was like probably a year ago that I read it. Hi, baby. We're just on the struggle bus today. Please. Please. Yeah, I know the kids want to get out so badly. I feel like it is hindering on their development right now. Like, they need social interaction and they need structured environments and, you know, going places, and they're not getting those things right now, and it's really tolling on them. And I feel like this cannot go on that much longer for our children's sake. Like, they need, yes, I know, they need to get out. Okay, I just want to update you guys. I'm feeling so much better. I'm actually feeling like happy and motivated and back to my normal self, which is great. I just started watching Mel Robbins on YouTube, and that had to have been a God thing that I like just randomly picked in the middle of my panic attack, or actually it was towards the end, picked one of her books out of my Audible library and started listening to it, because now I'm watching her YouTube channel and she's literally like doing videos about people that are having panic attacks during this season of life. And so I'm watching one of her videos, and I just bought another book by her called The 5-Second Rule, which she said goes into a lot of stuff, and apparently she used to suffer with panic attacks too. So I don't know, I feel like now I'm just like, I'm not alone. It's all in my head and I know I can get through it, and I'm feeling a whole lot better.
Party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good.
All right, you guys, I think I'm going to wrap up today's video. I know it took an unexpected turn, but I wanted to share what I went through because I feel like it's helpful. Like, as soon as I was ready to kind of figure out what was going on with me, I wanted to know what other people's symptoms were like. I looked up a bunch of YouTube videos trying to figure out like if my symptoms were normal, and I feel like they were like spot on with a lot of what other people had experienced in a panic attack. And so it just, I don't know, it just reassured me knowing that other people go through it too, and it's okay. I also ordered a few things from Amazon. Okay, so I ordered NAC from Amazon. It says it's an amino acid antioxidant, and it can lower oxidative stress and detoxify the liver to minimize anxiety symptoms. So I'm hoping that that will help me. I also ordered Benadryl because we don't have any, and that was something that I read can help lower your anxiety, and also it could make you go to sleep. So if I ever have one of those again, I can maybe just like knock myself out and sleep through it, because that was one thing. Like, I took those melatonin gummies. I took 2 of them and I still was like awake through the whole thing. It was just so frightening. So I also ordered more melatonin gummies just to help me sleep through the night. And yeah, so, and I'm taking vitamin C. David got me, I should show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna take you downstairs and show you my Easter basket. David got me an Easter basket. I was feeling this coming on Saturday, and he could tell I was so stressed. And he went to go pick up some stuff from the store. And he came home, he went to get groceries. It was essential. Anyways, he came home with an Easter basket for me, and it was like the sweetest thing. He's never gotten me an Easter basket before. It just like totally made my day. So I'll show you guys that too. And I'm finally back on social media. I took, I don't know, 24-hour break, but I was reading through comments on my last wine chat, my last video that went up. So many of you guys want to know about the conspiracy thing. The thing is I'm not going to share it on my channel. Everyone, they get a lot of hateful feedback, which is rightfully so. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So, but that's not really why I wouldn't share it. It's mainly because YouTube doesn't like it. They take videos down that have that. They demonetize them. They do everything they can to not get this stuff out to the public. So I've been sending a lot of you guys links to things. A new documentary just came out last Friday that exposed a lot of what's been going on. And it's not even so much to do with what's going on, but it's actually more like behind the scenes and stuff that I'm hoping will come to fruition and we can like get rid of all the evil that's been going on in the world. So I don't know, it's interesting, and like I said, I hope it does. But I think one thing too is you just can't overthink it. You can't get too deep into it, or else you will become like me and you will be constantly checking on updates and trying to figure things out, and then letting yourself down because things are not happening as quickly. It's not a quick process. And when I see things and I'm like, oh, maybe today will be a really good day for our economy. Maybe today will be a good day for everything. Maybe today will be the day that everything ends, and then it's not. And then I think maybe the next day, and then it's not. So I just keep getting let down. I think that also has a huge impact on my anxiety. So even when you read things, like don't feel like, oh, this is coming out and it's gonna be fixed tomorrow, because it's not. It's just not how it works. And it's a slow process, but I feel like the more that we get it out there, maybe the quicker it'll start to stop. So I'm gonna show you guys my Easter basket. Okay, so this is the Easter basket that he got me. Vitamin D, I also had vitamin C in here, which I took upstairs. And then this is all cans of rosé, like all different kinds of rosé. And then this is a big bottle of rosé, and then 2 things of dark orange chocolate, which is like my favorite. And then a ton of bath bombs on the bottom, which is so sweet. I was just like, this is the sweetest little Easter basket ever. Well, anyways, I hope you guys all had a wonderful Easter, and I will see you in my next vlog. Hopefully it'll be a much more positive and happy vlog, but I did want to just share my experience with what happened, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Good times, dance until it feels alright. All night, we're all about the good vibes, all about the